Hello. So today I thought I'd do a video on knowing the signs for all these people that's got indoor grow tanks and they're growing fry this year and it's your first time growing them. I thought I'd tell you a few signs when something's starting to go wrong. So just a quick look at your tank. When you go to it, if you've got all white foam all the way around the edge, the first thing I'd recommend is check your water. It's normally a sign that your ammonia is creeping. So if it's dead foamy, if you've just got a little bit, if you've got backy showers on and you've just got a little bit like that, you're fine. But if it's all the way around the edge and you've got quite a bit of foam on top of your water, I'd check your ammonia. It's normally a sign that it's rising. Also, if you are growing indoor, always check your KH. If your KH falls, then you'll have a pH crash and that will crash out your filter. It's happened to me once in here this year. It always catches you out. You think it's alright and then you come in, you check it, and your KH has dropped from 6 drops and it's dropped down to 1. It's unbelievable how much your filter uses the KH. Now the only way to replace the KH is by changing water or adding the KH buffer. Now if you're stuck for time, if you work a lot, then the KH buffer, it does rise it, but if you add it, make sure there's no ammonia in your water because it raises the pH slightly. And if your pH goes above 8, then if you've got any ammonia in there, then it will start to burn your fish. Now I get a lot of people ask me, why haven't I got jump guards in here? Now there's no reason for koi to jump. The only time that your koi will jump is if you've got your parameters are wrong in your water. Now you've got ammonia in there or you've got nitrites creeping up, that will cause them to jump. I've never ever had a fish jump out of my tanks and I've got no jump guards on whatsoever. And as you can see, when you walk up to them, they're climbing out water. And this is literally 3 inches off the top. You know, my water's 100% all the time. If your water's right, your fish won't jump. If you do catch them jumping, then your first thing is check your water. If your water's fine, you've got no ammonia in there or you've got no nitrite in there, then my second guess would be a parasite, so then you need to start scraping. But same with this tank. You see how many fish is in here and they're crawling out trying to go out, but they never jump out. They don't jump unless you put them in a little basket like that, you know, to show them. Then they tend to jump in that just because they don't like small spaces. Another good one, if you've got fish that's isolating in the corners, so if all your fish are together like that and then you've got one fish that's not interested and it's just lying in a corner out of the way, that's another sign that there's something wrong with your water or there's a parasite. Now little fish produce loads more ammonia than big fish. So when you're growing your fry or your fish at this size, at like 5-6 inches, the amount of ammonia they give off is unreal. So keep a good eye on it. Even more so with your fry, they're fine at this size. You can see how many fish is in here. So all I've got on is that little filter as we did in the other video. We've got no ammonia in there. But same again, I know as soon as I walk through that door and just behind that net there, if I get a bit of foam on top, I know my ammonia is rising. So that's when it's time to do a water change. Now we do a water change when we hoover in the bottom, but we only change like 2 inches. And then all I do, I use KH buffer and I just put literally half a cap in this tank and that keeps it sweet. I'll say there's no grief with it, but once they get to an inch, this amount of fish in there, this filter's not going to cope. So that's when we move them, and that's when we put them into these tanks. But at the minute, with us taking that other filter out and the new filter coming on, we have got a slight ammonia. In fact, in this tank, I don't know whether you can actually see it on video, but you see that foam round the edge? That's a sign there's ammonia in the water. Now, other signs, if you fry, seem to be losing the colour. Like if you've got your black and white, your Beccos, your Shiro or Shiuris, or your Showa, if they're starting to lose the colour and they're starting to slime up, that's another sign that you've had an ammonia spike or there's a parasite in there. Same as I say, we always know when we walk through that door, if it's foamy in here, we know that ammonia is creeping. It's time to do a big water change. Now we've got to keep a real good eye on it with that other filter missing, because we're off as bio load down. I know we've not got as many fish in, but the ammonia, it's unreal. I've just been getting the tobies out the bog pond, and I've found a fish in there today. First time I've seen him. Just there, look, in the middle. Now the black one there and that one, they show a fry. Another show a fry there, but these are the tobies off the showers. Probably, I bet they're going on for 1.5 inches these now. Or the big one there, that's got to be 1.5 inches. Looks like it's going to be quite a nice fish as well. Where's he gone? Getting some nice markings on him. You'll want to keep an eye on. I just hope we don't have ammonia problems in here with this filter, because it's going to be 4 to 5 weeks before this new one starts to do anything. With the plastic media, it just takes forever. You're alright if it's used, but new stuff, it's unbelievable how long it takes. I mean, all we check in this fish house now really is the ammonia, the nitrite and the KH. If your KH is alright, your pH it'll be stable. If your KH drops, your pH will just crash. And that's when your problems start. I mean, your fish should always be active like these. Nice healthy fish. It's tormenting with 8mm pellet. It gives them something to play with. They look a lot better colours when lights aren't on. I don't like the LED lights. If you've got any problems with your fry tanks or anything like that, you can always drop me a message on YouTube and I'll try to help you best I can. If we've had that problem over the years, then obviously I can. A big thank you to everybody that has subscribed. And so I'll try to keep all my knowledge on there. Shearers are coming nice and white now. These just at an 8mm pellet. That's all for this video. We'll do a fry update a week from the last one, and I'll keep carrying them on and say hopefully we'll start breeding again end of this week. So it might be a video on the breeding before we do the fry update. I hope this has helped anyone that's new to growing fry. We'll say when I first started out, there was just nobody out there, nobody gave any help. It would just learn as you go. And this is why I got talked into doing these videos through people that come in just to look at the fish. And I got asked so many times to do it, I thought I'd try it and see how we go. I've had a few questions, and I don't understand. I'm getting quite a few comments and I can't reply to you for some reason. I click on to reply and it just vanishes. I'm not very good with computers and YouTube and everything else, but if anybody knows why this is, or if it is you that sent the message that's watching this video now, I'm sorry I can't reply to you because it just won't let me. But yes, I breed all these fish. These are all babies, same as these, but these are last year's. So thanks again for watching. Please subscribe. If we keep getting people subscribe, I'll keep doing these videos. And a big thank you to all them that have subscribed. It's nice to know I'm not doing them for nothing. If you'd like to see all these fry grow up and see what they turn out to be like, then keep watching and I'll keep doing these videos. Thank you.